As Bobby mentioned yesterday, throughout the conference, we're going to be sharing some awards with leaders in the field and holding up institutions and institutional practices and scholars and faculty in this work. And this morning, I have the great privilege to present a few of those awards. First up, the award that we're going to present next is for the Ernest A. Lynton Award. And I'm pleased to introduce you to this year's recipient of the Ernest A. Lynton Award, but first about the Ernest A. Lynton Award. This is done in partnership with the Swearer Center for Public Service at Brown University, and I want to give a special thanks to the center and to Dr. Julia Plott for her partnership in managing the faculty award review process. This award recognizes a full-time, early career faculty member who practices exemplary engaged scholarship through teaching and research. Recipients are selected on the basis of their collaboration with communities, institutional impact, and high quality academic work. This year's recipient is Dr. Khirsten Scott, Assistant Professor of Language, Literacy, and Culture and Director of the Western Pennsylvania Writing Project at the University of Pittsburgh. Dr. Scott is recognized for her deep and meaningful work with Black girls, women, and communities in Western Pennsylvania. Her work incorporates a strong theoretical approach that centers and embodies liberatory Black feminist and womanist practices and results in impactful change in communities. Dr. Scott is also recognized for her transformational work supporting and advocating for other community-engaged colleagues at the University of Pittsburgh. She quietly lifts up the important work of faculty and staff across campus and elevates the role of community-engaged scholarship. Congratulations to Dr. Scott, and would you please join me in welcoming her to the podium to accept her award and share some remarks.
Good morning. I'm deeply honored to stand before you today to accept the Lynton Early Career Community Engagement Award. I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Campus Compact for this recognition and to the University of Pittsburgh for nominating me. A special acknowledgement goes to Lena DeCilio and her incredible team, and collaborative supporters, Dr. Cynthia Wallace at Bible Center Church, Jaleesa Coffey at Homewood Children's Village, and Dr. John Wallace, Vice Provost at the University of Pittsburgh. Their unwavering support, not only in my nomination, but throughout my career at Pitt, has been instrumental in my development as a faculty member committed to community engagement. My journey to this moment has been profoundly shaped by my upbringing. As a Black woman raised in the U.S. South by a single parent and a first-generation college student and HBCU alum, the concept of community has been my cornerstone. Community was not just about survival, it was about thriving. From after-school programs to summer initiatives, from work study to the McNair program, and countless fellowship opportunities throughout my education, each step reinforced the critical role community played in paving my path to academia. Despite my extensive training in rhetorical and writing studies, Black studies, and digital humanities, it was my personal journey that deepened my engagement with communities beyond the traditional academic expectations. My drive to collaborate and co-create change, inspired by the legacies of Black organizers, has grown into a passion that transcends formal training or academic advancement. This commitment has transformed my understanding of scholarship, making community engagement an indispensable part of my identity and work. It's a testament to the enduring influences of Black scholars and their intrinsic connection to community engagement. This revelation has not only anchored community engagement as an essential aspect of my professional life, but has also guided me in reimagining the roles we, as academics, can play in our communities. Engaging, listening, and co-creating with communities have not just been about fulfilling an academic duty, they have become a core part of my identity, redefining what it means to be a scholar and a leader in today's world. This journey was not without challenges, yet these obstacles have only deepened my belief in the power of community engagement. I urge leaders in university spaces to connect with faculty, listen to our stories, and reconsider the value of community engagement. Advocate, creating more pathways than barriers. Said another way, get involved in community engagement yourself. Stretch yourself in your ideologies. I'm confident that you too will see the power of engaged scholarship. It's not just meaningful work, it's intellectually and professionally impactful, bridging gaps between institutions and those they serve. Receiving this award fills me with hope. Being a part of a network as vibrant as Campus Compact inspires me to explore and share the myriad opportunities for engagement it offers. I'm excited to contribute to this community and to help others discover its values. In closing, I want to express my gratitude to God, my husband, my family and friends, cherished colleagues, the girls and mothers of Hype Media, communities and organizations throughout Pittsburgh, the educators and students within the Western Pennsylvania Writing Project, and everyone connected to D-Black. Your support, participation, and presence have made this nothing short of transformative. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Scott. We were chatting for a moment, and Dr. Scott said, you know, Campus Compact is a little bit different in these national meetings. I'm used to research conferences, and in these conversations, I'm coming away with some things I can do when I go back home. So perfect, and thank you for your contributions to the field and clearly the difference that you're making. So it's an honor to honor you this morning, and we wish you great success in your continued pursuit. So thank you again. How about another round of applause for Dr. Scott? The next award we're presenting are to two faculty members. Neither of those faculty are with us this morning, but I'm going to read the awards, and we're going to have a great round of applause for them at the end of it because they are doing tremendous, tremendous work. The next awards are for the Thomas Ehrlich Civically Engaged Faculty Award, which recognizes a senior faculty member for exemplary engaged scholarship, including leadership in advancing students' civic learning, conducting community-based research, fostering reciprocal community partnerships, building institutional commitments to service learning and civic engagement, and other means of enhancing higher education's contributions to the public good. This year, we recognize two deserving recipients. The first is Dr. Michelle Billies, Associate Professor of Mental Health and Human Services at Kingsborough Community College. Dr. Billies is recognized for her transformational research and teaching on racial justice. Her scholarship focuses on critical multicultural counseling with an intersectional transnational feminist approach. Her commitment to justice is exemplified by her stewardship of a large, multi-year participatory action research project with over 20 co-researchers that investigates racially and ethnically diverse, low-income, LGBT GNC issues, Billy's work on timely issues that impact historically marginalized communities, especially in light of the often under-resourced conditions of community colleges, demonstrates the value and impact of community-based engaged teaching and scholarship. Let's have a large and warm round of applause for Dr. Billies. The second award goes to Dr. Devra Dang, Clinical Professor of Pharmacy Practice at the University of Connecticut. Go Huskies. Dr. Dang was selected for her tremendous depth and longevity in community-engaged learning. She is a founding faculty member of the nationally recognized Urban Service Track Program, an interprofessional curriculum that aims to develop future healthcare clinicians who are committed to caring for urban underserved populations through a partnership-oriented approach. Over many years, Dr. Dang's students have partnered with and learned from communities in great need of resources during their training experience, epitomizing the value and efficacy of longstanding partnerships and collaboration in higher education community engagement. Please join me in a round of applause for Dr. Dang. And could we have another round of applause for all of our honorees in celebrating the work that they do? And I would be remiss if I did not say that Mass College of Art and Design is one of the 9 state universities in Massachusetts, and I'm pleased that the Council of State University Partners, Presidents of Massachusetts, are one of the sponsors of the Campus Compact event. I know that there are many colleagues from Massachusetts here. Thank you for the work that you do here and back at home. So I'm grateful to my colleagues for being partners in today's event and the convening. And I just want to leave with one quote that I found from Thomas Ehrlich, ironically, as I was looking into this. And Thomas Ehrlich noted that civic engagement means working to make a difference in the civic life of our communities and developing the combination of knowledge, skills, values, and motivation to make that difference. It means promoting the quality of life in a community through both political and non-political processes. So I think those are prescient words from Dr. Ehrlich.